ViKtorious Mama yoga class. We're going to go ahead and get started. So find yourself on your mat in a comfortable seat. Grab your water, maybe light an incense or burn some sage. Just begin to center yourself and prepare yourself for this practice. As always, we're going to start our practice by announcing an intention and doing our call to remembrance. So the intention today through this practice is to be more present. We want to be present on our mat. We want to be present with ourselves. We want to be present in our bodies, and we'll take this presence that we're going to cultivate together here on our mat and bring it with us into our everyday life. So whether you're feeding your baby, whether you're putting them to sleep, whether you're doing laundry, we're going to start practicing being more present here in order to be more present in those circumstances or situations. So if that intention does not resonate with you, feel free to set one for yourself right now. And when you're ready, just take a breath, breathe into that intention. Notice how it feels to you. And when you're ready, bring your hands to your heart center. We'll tap there 3 times, reminding ourselves to act in love always. We'll bring our hands to our mouth, tap there 3 times, reminding ourselves to speak only truth. And we'll bring our hands to our third eye, tapping there 3 times, reminding ourselves to access the inner wisdom that we have available to us. With our hands back down on our knees, palms down for grounding, palms up for receiving, we'll close and seal our intention and our call to remembrance with an Om. I'll cue you for the group inhale, and then we'll exhale home. So just close your eyes. Allow those words that we just spoke to really settle in. Feel how those words have already set you free in some ways. Now let's take an inhale together now. Keep your eyes closed just for a moment and sit with the feeling of chanting Om. Om is a really high vibrational chant. Chanting it automatically raises your vibration and puts you at a higher frequency. And so breathe into what that feels like for you right now in this moment. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. And we'll start with some really small movements. We'll start with some neck circles, inhaling your head forward and exhaling it back. Remembering that throughout this entire practice, move with your breath. That is the point of yoga. Using your breath to anchor you to this present moment through movement, through breath. And we'll go ahead and switch directions. And we'll find stillness with our neck. Now doing some shoulder circles. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, roll them back and down. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up. And exhale, roll them back and down. We'll inhale, shrug them up. And exhale, roll them back and down. Now switch directions. Inhale, shrug them up. And exhale, roll them forward and down. Inhale, shrug them up. And exhale, roll them forward and down. One more time. Inhale, shrug them up. And exhale, roll them forward and down. We're gonna inhale, bring your arms up above your head. Tap your ear to each arm just to make sure you're in alignment here. And on the exhale, bring that left hand down to the mat. Right hand reaches above your head, stretching the side body, breathing into that space. Using your breath to be present here. And we'll inhale back to center. Give your ears a tap to the arm once more. And exhale, drop that right hand down to the mat this time, reaching overhead with the left, stretching and lengthening through that left side body, creating space there, and breathing. We'll inhale back to center. And exhale, twist to the left, bringing your right hand to your left knee. Left hand goes to the ground behind you, looking over that back shoulder. We'll inhale, look forward. And exhale, look back. Holding it here for 2 more breaths. Inhale, bring the arms back above your head, giving the arms a tap again with the ear. And exhale, twist the other way, bringing your left hand to your right knee. Right hand is on the ground behind you. You're looking over your right shoulder, growing tall through your crown. Breathing here. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, look back. Holding it here, breathing for 2 more breaths. We'll inhale our arms up above our head again, and we'll exhale, cactus our arms out to the side, kind of arching your back a little bit, looking up, opening your chest. We'll inhale the arms up again, and exhale, cactus the arms again, arching the back, looking up, opening the chest, yearning the heart to the sky. Inhale, arms up above your head, and one more time, we'll do that same thing. Inhale, arms above your head, and exhale, hands at heart center and down to your knees. Again, palms down for grounding, palms up for receiving. Allow your eyes to just close here. Bring your awareness to your breath. We're going to do a quick breath work exercise where we'll inhale, hold it, exhale, hold it, and I'll cue you through it all. Just to allow ourselves to, again, anchor into this moment, become more present, and really the breath is the best tool that we have to do that. So we're going to allow our breath to bring us into this moment. So when you're ready, have your eyes closed. We'll inhale now and hold it. Exhale completely and hold it. Inhale, hold it, and exhale. Hold it. Inhale. Hold it for as long as you can. When you can't hold it anymore, go ahead and exhale and hold the exhale out for as long as you can. When you're ready, inhale once more, allowing your belly to fully inflate like a balloon. Bring that breath up into your ribs, up into your chest, up into your throat. A full inhale here. And when you can't breathe in anymore, hold it for as long as you can. And exhale, allowing your belly to deflate completely, like bringing your spine to meet your belly button. The air completely empties from your throat to your chest, from your ribs to your belly, and hold it on that exhale. We'll do one more round. Inhale, belly fills up, ribs, chest, the throat. Hold it. When you can't hold it anymore, go ahead and exhale. Belly completely deflates, and you'll hold it for as long as you can. Now breathe normally here with your eyes still closed. Just notice how the small movements that we did with the neck circles, the shoulder rolls, the twists, paired with that breath work exercise is already allowing you to be more relaxed, more calm, more peaceful, more present. You can do those things anywhere, any time of day. before we begin to move into some of our vinyasa flow, I want you to bring your awareness to your intention one more time. So whether you accepted the one that I proposed or you came up with one for yourself, bring your awareness to that intention. I want you to be conscious of it the entire practice, not thinking, not judging yourself for whether you're meeting it or not, but just having it in the back of your mind, knowing that it was set. When you're ready, we will come into tabletop. You're in tabletop, your fingers are spread out wide, your wrists and your shoulders are aligned, and your hips and your knees are aligned, spine is straight. We're gonna flip our palms over, so the back of our hands are on the mat this time. And we're gonna rock from side to side a little bit, allowing the wrists to release and relax, removing any tension that might be existing there, especially if we're on computers a lot or carrying baby. It might be some tension in our wrists. Wiggle your fingers. Don't put too much pressure, just enough so you can feel it. And again, wiggle your fingers, move your thumb. And when you're ready, bring those palms back down to the mat. And this time we're going to bring our fingertips to face our knees. So the eyes of your elbow are still facing forward, but your forearm is also facing forward now because your fingertips are towards your knee. And you're going to inhale here and exhale, lean back just slightly, allowing the stretch to occur right here in your forearm and your wrist. Breathe into that space. We'll do one more round of breath here. On your next inhale, bring your palms back to face back on the mat, and your fingertips are facing forward. Breathing here. On your next exhale, come up high on your knees. Your toes are tucked, and sit down on those heels. For hero's pose, you should feel a pretty intense stretch on the bottoms of your feet. Our feet are portals to many other areas on our body, so really giving some love and attention to our feet can really benefit the other parts of our body. So we're gonna show our feet some attention and some affection, some love here. You might even want to massage them a little bit in this position. And just breathe here. We're gonna sit here for a little bit, allowing our feet to open up. Remembering to breathe. With each inhale, your belly fills up completely, and with each exhale, it deflates completely. Try to stay in this pose as long as you can. If you have to come out, of course, do so. But if you can hold it, keep doing it. We're here for one more round of breath. And inhale, come back into tabletop. Maybe pat your feet out like this, relax them. I know that was pretty intense. Now send your right foot out to the side. The sole of your foot is completely on the ground. We'll inhale our right arm up to the sky. And exhale, thread the needle, bringing your right shoulder to the mat, your right ear to the mat, and your left arm is out in front of you. Breathing here in this stretch. Listening to your body, not going any deeper than it should. On your next inhale, push back up to tabletop, bringing that right knee back to the mat. Breathing here. We'll inhale, extend that left leg out, sole of the foot is completely down on the ground. Inhale the left arm up to the sky, and exhale, thread the needle, bringing the left shoulder, the left ear to the mat. Right arm is in front of you on the ground. Breathe into the stretch. Again, listening to your body, never pushing it further than it needs to go, or it can go, or it should go. And we're here for one more round of breath. On your next inhale, push back up to tabletop. And bring your knees to the edges of your mat. And exhale, sit back for a wide-legged child's pose. Again, a wide-legged child's pose is perfect for any mamas that might have a baby in their belly right now to make space for it, or after giving birth, your hips are a little bit different. So a wide-legged child's pose really does feel a lot better, I find. I've found. So we're here in this wide-legged child's pose. Let's walk our hands over to the left. Place your right hand on top of your left and feel that stretch in the right side of your body. Breathe into that space. One more breath here. And we'll exhale, walk the hands back to center. On your inhale, walk them over to the right this time. And place the left hand on top of the right. Inviting a stretch to come into the left side body. Breathing into that space. Noticing any tightness, any tension. And with each exhale, deepening in, allowing it all to go away. Let it go. One more round of breath. And we'll inhale, walk our hands back to center. And exhale, push back up to tabletop. Take an inhale here. And exhale, push back to our first down dog. Pedal out your legs here, maybe shift your hips from side to side. Really settle in. This is our first one, so if your knees need to be bent, that's okay. Send your hips high. Your spine is straight. Fingertips are spread out wide. Weight is in your knuckles and your fingertips, not your wrist. Maybe even try lifting your wrist off the mat to make sure there's not too much weight there. And when you're ready, find stillness in your down dog. Again, having your feet as wide apart as they need to be in order to be comfortable for you. We're gonna inhale, send that right leg up to the sky. And exhale, step it through to the outer edge of your mat. We're here in lunge. We'll inhale, bend that back knee, straighten the spine, look up for a cow lunge. And we'll exhale, straighten both legs, curling our spine, tucking our chin for a cat lunge. Inhale back into that cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, come back to your lunge. And step that foot back. We're in plank here. Holding it here for just one breath. And exhale, push back to down dog. Breathing here. Maybe side out. We'll inhale, send that left leg up to the sky this time. Stepping it forward to the outer edge of your mat for lunge. We'll inhale, bend that back knee a little bit, hovering it off the mat. Look up to the sky for a cow. And exhale, curl the spine, straighten the legs, tuck the chin for a cat. Inhale to a cow. And exhale to a cat. Inhale to a cow. Feel that stretch in that hip. And exhale to a cat. We're going to inhale, come back to lunge. Exhale, step back to plank. Hold it here for one breath. And exhale, push back to down dog. At any time during this practice, feel free to take a child's pose if you need to. Sometimes a lot of movement can become too much. So do what your body needs. Allow it to relax and rejuvenate and come back and join us whenever you're ready. We're gonna inhale, come high onto your tippy toes, bend your knees, step, float, or hop to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. We'll inhale, circle sweep our arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands at heart center and down by our side. We're gonna bring our feet about hip distance apart, and we'll inhale, sit back for a chair pose. Your weight is in your heels. You should be able to lift your toes up off the mat. Your arms are up by your ears, spine is straight. Engage your core, draw your belly button in to meet your spine, or pull baby in. And we're breathing here. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. We'll inhale, step back to plank. Hold it here. Option to flow through a vinyasa, or just push back to down dog. Breathing, using your breath to be present. Nothing else matters. Don't let those thoughts creep in. It doesn't matter here. Inhale that right leg to the sky. And exhale, step it through for lunge. Rotate that back heel down, and we'll inhale our arms up for warrior two. Draw your shoulders down away from your ears, reaching through fingertips in opposite directions. A nice juicy bend in that front leg. Breathing here. We'll inhale, reverse our warrior. And exhale back to warrior two. Bring that right elbow to your right knee. And reach that left hand overhead. Side angle pose. Breathing here. Inhale back to warrior two. Let's reverse our warrior one more time. And exhale, cartwheel those arms back down to the mat for lunge. We'll step our right foot back to meet the left, meeting in plank. And exhale back to down dog. Breathing here. Let's inhale, send the left leg up to the sky this time and step it forward for lunge. We'll rotate that back heel down so the right arch of the foot is aligned with the left heel. And we'll inhale our arms up for warrior two. Try to shift your knee towards your pinky toe to open up your hips a little bit more. We have a nice juicy bend in that front leg, reaching through opposite fingertips. Shoulders are down away from our ears. We'll inhale and reverse our warrior. And exhale, bring your left elbow to meet your left knee for side angle pose. Your weight is in both feet, grounding through both feet. Find stillness here, breathing. We'll inhale back to warrior two. Reverse our warrior once more. And exhale, cartwheel your arms down to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right, holding it here in plank for one breath. And exhale, push back for down dog. Breathing here. Let's come down onto our knees. Your knees are at the edges of your mat, toes to meet in the back. We're gonna sit down for a child's pose, allowing ourselves to relax here in this moment. Feeling the heat that's been building in our body from the movement. Noticing how strong we are, thanking our body for showing up for us today. Let's inhale up to tabletop. And exhale, step that right foot up. We're in low lunge here. Let's inhale our arms up above our head. Breathing here. And exhale, bring the hands back down to the mat. Walk that right foot up just a little bit, maybe about 5 inches or so. And we're going to flex the foot, setting up here for half split. Your knee and your hip should be aligned. Your toe can either be tucked or not. Have a nice bend in that front right leg in order to keep the contact between your thigh and your belly. And we'll inhale here, lengthening our spine, and exhale, fold over that front leg, feeling a nice stretch in our hamstring. We'll inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. You can continue doing that, moving with your breath, or stay here in this folded position, just breathing. With each exhale, we're deepening into the stretch. We're here for one more breath. Push back up and swing that right leg around, coming back into tabletop. Breathing here. Let's inhale, step the left foot up this time for low lunge. We'll inhale the arms up. Again, your back foot can be tucked or not, whatever feels comfortable to you. Slight back bend, not too much, just breathing here, making sure your core is engaged. And we'll exhale, bring the hands back to the mat. Walk that left foot up about 5 inches or so. Straighten the leg as much as you can. Again, making sure the right hip and the right knee are stacked. The back foot can be tucked or not, whatever's comfortable to you. And again, there should be a little bit of contact between the belly and your thigh. So bend that knee to make the contact. We'll inhale, lengthen our spine. And exhale, fold over. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Again, continuing to move like that with each breath, or stay in this folded position, breathing here, deepening with each exhale. Using your breath to anchor you to this moment, being more present with each breath. Holding it here for 2 more breaths. We'll inhale, come back into that lunge, and swing the leg back for tabletop. 1 breath here. And exhale, push back to down dog. Inhale, step, float, or hop to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands are on your shin, spine is straight, you're looking forward. And exhale, forward fold. We'll inhale, circle, sweep our arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands at heart center and down by your side, Tadasana, breathing here. We're gonna set up for figure 4 pose. So if you're a mama that happens to be pregnant, you might wanna come close to a wall in order to keep your balance. If you're at that stage in pregnancy where it's a little off. Otherwise, we're gonna shift our weight into our right foot. We're gonna bring the left ankle over the right knee, and we're gonna sit down with our hands at heart center for figure 4. Your hips are shooting back and out, feeling a nice stretch in that outer hip. Looking at one point to help keep your focus and keep your balance. Breathing here. And exhale, rise back up, bring that foot to the ground, hands by your side, Tadasana. Maybe close your eyes and just breathe here. All 4 corners of your feet should be down on the mat. You're grounded, you're connected, you're supported. We're gonna shift the weight into the left foot this time. We'll bring the right ankle over the left knee, hands at heart center, and we'll sit down for figure 4. Again, your hips are shooting back to invite a nice stretch in that outer hip. Looking at one spot in front of you to keep your balance. Grounding and anchoring through that supporting foot, that supporting leg. Feeling how strong you are. One more breath here. And exhale, stand back up. Bring that foot to the mat. Hands by your side. Eyes closed. Just breathe here. Let's inhale our arms above our head. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Let's step back to plank. Hold it here. And exhale, push back to down dog. We're gonna lower our knees down to the mat, come into a comfortable seat. And then we're gonna bring the soles of our feet to touch right in front of us for Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Lengthening your spine, breathing here, drawing your knees down to the mat. Exhale, fold over your butterfly just briefly, just for a second, just for a moment. We'll inhale, back up, and exhale, fold over just a little bit. We'll inhale, back up, maybe flap your wings. Maybe press down on your knees with your elbows, trying to get them down to the ground. Not pushing too hard though. Listening to your body. With each breath, they're lowering, relaxing more and more to the mat. We'll inhale, come back up. And we'll set up for Shavasana now. So if you're pregnant, you might want to have a pillow under your head and between your thigh. If you're not pregnant, we will be in reclined butterfly. You can bring one hand to your heart, one hand to belly, one hand to baby. And just breathe here. Completely relax, completely let go. Come back to your intention here in this moment. Were you able to be present? Did you use your breath to anchor you to each moment? How quickly are the thoughts about what needs to be done, where you need to be, flooding back to you? Don't allow them. Keep your peace, keep this moment for just a while longer. And totally relax here. When you're ready, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Start to wake yourself back up. And then roll onto your favorite side. Taking a breath or two here. Not rushing to try and finish class, but taking your time. Slow movements. We'll push up into a comfortable or easy seat. Hands are on your knees. Again, palms down for grounding, palms up for receiving. Or you might even want to take a mudra, maybe this one over your womb space, giving thanks to it, expressing gratitude, expressing some love, or just putting your hands on your baby, connecting to your baby, sending all the positive energy that you just cultivated for yourself. With your eyes closed, we're going to close our practice today with a brief meditation. I find that it's easier to sit in stillness after you moved your body a little bit, so that's what we're going to do. Again, using our breath to keep us in this moment, bringing your awareness to each inhale and each exhale. Noticing the air enter the nostril and exit the nostril. Not judging yourself for having thoughts. Just gently bringing your awareness back to your breath each time. Our awareness sometimes is like a baby, crawling away, getting into things like thoughts or self-talk, and we have to remind ourselves that just like a baby, we will go over there and gently pick it up and bring it back. Let's do the same thing with our awareness, giving ourselves some grace, showing ourselves some love, not judging ourselves, not hating ourselves for not being able to do it. Just gently bringing our awareness back each time. While you're sitting here, I want you to imagine that you're glowing from head to toe with a bright golden light. This light is warming your body. It's magic. This light is the divinity inside of you. It's what makes you a victorious mama. Know that you already have everything within you to be victorious, to conquer each moment, to show up as your best self. You have it all within you. Slow down a couple of times, take a couple breaths, and return to this divinity that we just manifested within ourselves. It's there. When you're ready, bring your hands to heart center. Again, returning to the intention, maybe even returning to our call to remembrance as we get ready to depart each other and go into our individual busy lives. Remember to be loving. Remember to speak truth. Remember to access the wisdom that's available to you. You are a victorious mama. You are divine. The light inside of me honors, loves, appreciates, acknowledges, sees the light inside of you. Namaste. Bye, mama.